Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to show you how we can make our stats actually have a purpose. In the next video I'll possibly show you how to make a damage tool, like make your punch have damage, but for now we're just going to make like the endurance and the agility have a purpose. So let's get started. In service script service, let's open that up and let's go to our lead stats. Now down here, let's go down 2 lines at the bottom and let's do player.character.humanoid.health. Actually, let's do .max health equals player or equals, let's do 100 because that's default. And now here you can mess around with the calculation you want for your endurance, but I'm gonna do like time or plus player dot end dot value endurance dot value maybe times 0.5. Times 0.5 is like dividing it in half. Actually, I'm just gonna add it onto the player, I guess, instead. So 100 plus the player's endurance value, and then I'm gonna do an if statement real quick. So if player.character.humanoid.health is greater than or equal to player.character.humanoid.health dot max health minus, let's say 50, then player.character.humanoid.health equals player.character.humanoid.maxHealth. Pretty much this sets the player's maximum health, so the most health they can get, to 100 plus their endurance value. And now I'm doing this if statement because let's say the player is like about to die but their endurance increases. I don't want the player's endurance to increase and then they instantly heal to max health. So this line is to check if the player is almost at max health. And if they're already almost at max health, then why not just increase it by that 50 HP? It's not that much. But the player's like obviously in a fight or being damaged or and such, then it won't increase the player's health to the maximum health it can be in. Now let's go down 2 lines and let's do player.endurance.changed connect function, and then we can pretty much just copy this and paste this in here. This pretty much gets when the player's endurance is changed. So when the player's endurance goes from 1 to 2, that means its value has changed. Now we're doing this twice because this is once the player joins. This is once the value changes. We want to make sure the player's health and stuff is set already, so they don't have to like do anything beforehand. So this is setting the player's strength or their endurance, and you can just copy and paste this by pressing Control C or right clicking it and copying it, and then Control V to paste or right click it and paste it. Well, now what we're going to do is player.character.humanoid.walk_speed equals, let's say 16 plus player.agility.value times 0.5, rounded times 0.725. So this is dividing it by 4, because actually let's just do dividing it in half. I'm going to do it by 4 because I don't want the player to be like super fast, and I guess yeah, we could do that. And then the same thing as the script above, what we can do is player.agility.change connect function, and then you can just copy and paste this or just type out player.character.humanoid.walk_speed equals 16 plus player.agility.value times 0.25. So this just gets when their agility changes from like, let's say 1 to 2 or 1 to 15 or blah blah blah, and it just changes their walk speed. The walk speed is the player's speed, and it's most properties of the player, like their movement speed, their jump power, their health, all of their data is mainly in the player's humanoid, like all that data to like control the player, to adjust the player's statistics on their character. All of it is inside of the humanoid. At least most of the key ones are in the humanoid. Some are in the player, like the player's like statistics folder, player scripts, player UI, and all of that such. So just to smooth this out, here we can do adding purpose, and then we can go down a line, endurance. This time we're not gonna do brackets. This is my way of organizing thing. I make a header and then I make a title. It's like making a book. You're gonna make a header, like let's say how to script, then you're gonna make the first title, getting started, or blah blah, or whatever you like. So over here I'm gonna do agility because it's like making another header. So how to script, basics, or let's say getting started, what is coding, or whatever, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. Now another thing, if you would like to max out this, I haven't tested this, but if you would like to check if the player's speed like is already at max, so we can change the player's speed beforehand already, but then we can do if player.character.humanoid.walk speed is greater than or equal to. This is where you set your max walk speed. So for this example, I'm just gonna do like 24, then player.character.humanoid.walk speed equals 23. Or actually, let's just do if it's greater than, so we can this just so if it's greater than the max speed, which is 24, then, or actually let's go up here real quick, go back to the top. Right here on again a player's added, press enter twice. At the top we're gonna do local max speed equals, and then set your max speed number there. We're just making a variable and setting it to 24 so we can adjust this quicker. So down here we can just change this to max speed, and then we can take this, insert this in here. So instead of us having to change each 4 numbers manually, or multiple numbers if we increase the amount of numbers we have in the future, all we have to do is go to the top of our script and change 24 to whatever we'd like. So if players' speed is greater than their max speed, then set their speed to the max speed, since well they're faster than the max speed. Maybe in a future video I can show you how to make a UI that you can set the speed to whatever your max speed is. Oh, attempt to index nil with humanoid player.character.humanoid.max health. Oh no, Roblox, please don't do this to me again. Because as you can clearly see, max health doesn't exist and the character should exist as well. I guess we're just gonna add a delay because Roblox, maybe the delay will fix it. So after our adding purposes, let's just do wait 0.1. Oh yeah, just like space this out. And if that doesn't work, then honestly I don't like Roblox. See, Roblox just doesn't decide to wait a second itself, so we hit play. So check our agility, it's 45, and let's go into our character. Let's go into humanoid and let's check out our walk speed. It's 24. Oh, that means our speed is already at the max. So I guess let's me real quickly reset my stats. Just gonna go to like 50. Honestly, I'm just adding it by 25 at this point. So now when I join, I shouldn't be past the max, or I shouldn't even be at the max. Oops. Yep, I have no agility. Let's quickly check out my character. As you can see, my walk speed is 16. Let me just walk for a little while. Oh, got an error. Thank you, Roblox, for telling me that My script is problems. Alright, I'm just gonna increase this delay because I don't feel like going Roblox to do this. I'm gonna do 0.5. Sorry for this little problem. Roblox tends to run the scripts before anything even loads into the game. Okay, now I can't tell if this is my problem or Roblox's problem because I know for a fact that the character is part of the player. And it's not just me going insane. So I'm just gonna real quickly test this. There you go. The error is gone. Gladly. I'll gladly accept that. Our walk speed is 18 because we have 8 agility, and as you can see it's increasing by 0.25 every time we walk over here. So we're slowly but surely speeding up. And once we hit 24, we shouldn't be able to increase after 24, since that's what we set our max speed to. I don't want to set it to like 100 because 24 is kind of slow compared to actual Superpower Train Simulator where you fly across the map with one keep. As you can see, it's staying at 24 and it's no longer increasing as we have reached our max home speed. Now if we train our endurance, on the other hand, let's just check out our max health and our health. As you can see, it's increasing by 1 every time I click. Now let's say, well, since that's done locally, I'm just gonna try it out anyways. Maybe Roblox will ding it. But if this was, let's say, 50, or like, let's say my health was 25 and I trained, as you can see, my health is increasing too. But if my health was like 25 right now, when I clicked, it wouldn't be increasing because I don't want the player to be able to heal in the middle of the fight. Like, let's say they're fighting, and then they're about to die and they heal and continue fighting. Well, the fight's never gonna end. So you just want to make sure that they're not allowed to do that, but maybe make an exception so they can't train so quickly and not get any health back out of it. So that's how we give our two stats, endurance and speed or agility, a purpose. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it helped you, and bye.